Reacts. I'm Stephanie.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Lindsay.
And today we'll be watching and reacting to House of the Dragon Season 1, Episode 2. Full disclosure, it has been like a month since we filmed last.
Yes, it has. It's been a full month.
We had some family things happen. We had some traveling happen. And so
We're a little rusty,
we're rusty again.
but that's okay.
It's okay.
We're rusty and one of us is tan. I'll let you figure out.
Who went on holidays?
I'll let you figure out who had the family thing and who had the fun vacation. If you have a guess, put it in the comments.
But also, to be fair, it was her honeymoon. So she deserved it.
Yeah.
And I'm about 14 hours jet lagged right now too. So please give me grace.
Yeah.
It's like 2:00 in the morning for me right now. So, woo!
So I'm going to try my very hardest to recap and see what I can remember from over a month ago. So I might not get names, but I know there's a Rhaenyra. Is she
Rhaenyra.
Rhaenyra?
Mm-hmm.
Is she the young girl?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's Rhaenys.
And Rhaenys is the one who died after they cut the baby out of her?
No.
Oh, crap.
That was Emma, Queen Emma.
Okay.
Rhaenys is the queen who never was.
Yeah,
That's
the older
cousin or
cousin
sister or someone.
Cousin of
Yes.
the king.
Okay.
who has the husband who's a board member? Because I can't think of a council. I'm sure it's called. Or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I
yes.
like board member.
Yeah.
And then there's
sure.
Damon, and he's the kind of like the bad one of the family,
Yeah. Mhm.
but also very intriguing.
I like
and
him the
I like
best.
him too so far. And he is a rider, knight person.
The guard.
No, he did. He rode in the competition.
He was, yeah.
Oh,
well,
jousting.
he participated in the jousting tournament.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a knight though.
Oh, I
Technically,
don't-
he's
okay.
a prince.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Prince Damon.
/
I think.
Joester.
Okay. So
He's the king's brother.
What
The
happened
daughter,
with the
Rhaenyra-
jousting? He got beat, didn't he?
Mhm, by
Yeah.
Sir Kristen.
Yes.
You don't remember him.
He was maybe the cute one who
Yeah, I
the
think he
girls,
was the
the
cute
younger
one.
girls liked or thought he was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and
And they-
so Rhaenyra and like her best friend from childhood,
Alicent Hightower. is her name.
Alicent Hightower, who's the daughter of the Hand of the King, and
Who
the
has
Queen.
an ass wound.
The King has an ass wound.
Is it on his ass? He has a wound for sure.
I thought it was near his butt.
Well, it could be. I can't remember.
Okay, and then the Queen died,
Yes.
and so
And the newborn baby.
and the newborn baby died.
Yes,
Aegon.
and the king's gonna die of his ass wound.
And the Rhaenyra, and
I think
Rhaenyra
so.
is
There's
like
something about it.
going to be the next queen. Now she's being prepped for that life.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the
that's
episode culminated.
what I
Except
remember.
that she's not going to be, because if you've ever watched Game of Thrones, I feel like this is going to be similar, and she's not going to end up the queen right now.
She definitely has a free spirit of sorts, so we'll see.
She's
how,
kind of Arya-esque.
yeah.
You guys had said
So we'll
last
see how
time,
the
yeah.
like prepping for
I think there's some cahoots with
the
the
throne goes.
council guy.
The Hand of the King, or
Yeah, maybe
or
the Hand and
No, I think
perhaps
the husband to the
the
bitter-
queen who never was,
yeah.
and her husband maybe
Yeah.
a little.
so his
jealousy.
name is Lord Corlys.
Lord
Yeah.
Corlys.
Lord Cordless. Telephone.
That's how she'll remember
Well,
For now.
for now.
We know I'd catch on eventually.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the Hand of the King is Otto Hightower.
Otto.
Autopilot.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh my
How'd we do?
goodness. I think it was great.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's great. Okay, so before we dive on into this episode, if you have not done so already, please hit the button below, subscribe to the channel, and please hit the bell to get notified of when new videos are posted, and like the video, help us out with the old YouTube algorithm, and leave us a comment down below. We absolutely love your comments. Now, I want to put a caveat on this, okay? No House of the Dragon spoilers for stuff from the books, because I haven't read the book either. So please don't spoil any of us, please.
Because we manage the comments.
We do, yeah. So please no spoilers. Sorry. It was fun during Game of Thrones, but now there's a chance that I could also be spoiled, so please no spoilers. Okay.
Do not want to make her mad.
You like the dragon. All right. There's also some links in the description box down below. You can check out our merch on the Etsy store, as well as our Patreon if you'd like early access to our episodes, as well as the full-length uncut version of this episode and all of our episodes, and exclusive bonus content, and much, much more. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yay! Okay. So Season 1, Episode 2... The Rogue Prince.
It's Game of Thrones.
What? I wasn't expecting that.
I honestly didn't even think twice because I'm so used to hearing Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but they didn't have it on the first episode.
No.
But yeah, now it's surprising.
It's blood.
I wonder if that's okay, so it's blood and it's spreading out like a tree, so it's
everywhere.
But it's the blood is thicker than water, it's like a family tree and the blood represents the family.
The DNA.
Or the families or something.
Maybe,
Isn't it nice to hear the song?
Yes.
Again, though?
Well, I just feel
it legitimately shocked me. I think this blood is gonna have a lot of meanings. There's blood gonna be spilled.
And the blood was turning the blood turned the gear or the dial to
the wheel.
So it's causing things to change.
And do we remember the house words of the Targaryens?
Blood of my blood. Oh no, that's not the house words. Oh, fire and blood. Oh. Here. What the? Oh!
What happened? Oh my god.
No.
This is funny because we were just talking about mummified things. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. So what happened?
He passed in peace, I hope.
Yes, Your Grace.
Who?
He was found to have passed gently in his sleep, finding Sir Ryan's replacement on the King's Guard.
Your Grace,
Who's Sir Ryan?
I'm not sure we actually
with the
met
help
him.
of the Hand, I've invited a number of fine candidates to court. All have passed fair trials.
But we need a 7th member of the King's Guard, is the main thing to take away from that conversation.
Because he died.
Yeah.
I want to know what is to be done about my ships and my men.
The Crown will compensate you for your ship and crew.
I don't want compensation. I want to seize the stepstones by force and burn out this crab feeder.
Crab feeder.
There's crabs all over.
These pirates are not the free cities.
Who do you think provides them
Oh yeah,
with their
because the
ships?
dead bodies are feeding the crabs.
And live ones, it looked like.
What reason does the crab feeder have to fear us?
Dragons?
A seat at the King's table does not make you his equal.
So some time has passed.
Yeah.
Too.
6 months or
Yeah.
half a year.
The stepstones will be settled. In time.
You have dragon riders, Father.
I heard. I watched her listening intently.
Send us.
It isn't that simple, Rhaenyra.
It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
I only meant that we should at least...
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Oh, shut up.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander?
I would scoff too. She's like, when will that butt wound get you?
God.
Son of Sir Royce Caran, Sir Desmond has proved strong and steady in both the tourney lists and without. Sir Desmond recently brought a would-be poacher to justice.
Great.
I'd be like, that's nice, not good looking enough. Move on. I'd be like, I'll just pick a cute one. No.
He was the last mounted of 3 and 20 knights. Sir Ayman was knighted at 8 and 10.
Do any of these knights have combat experience beyond capturing poachers?
Sir Kristen Cole,
Ooh. That's who she'll pick.
son of the steward of the Lord of
Because
Blood.
he's cute.
You saw combat in the Stormlands.
I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursions.
I choose Sir Kristen Cole.
Let's not be too hasty. Houses such as Crickle and Mallister are important allies of the crown.
It's all politics.
Yeah.
I know, it's like she's choosing someone who had experience.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Yeah.
Of course, Princess.
Well, let us plan Sir Kristen's investiture then.
I said what I said. Also, he bested her uncle in the tourney.
Yes.
Yes, that was, yeah. Okay, I was wondering if it was the same guy. Okay.
This was the Enoglion.
It is truly wondrous what you've built.
I only pore over the histories and provide the plans.
Do you believe that Westeros can be another Valyria, Your Grace?
That depends whether you speak of the freehold at its height or at its fall. Over 1,000 dragons.
1,000 dragons.
Yeah.
Glory of old Valyria will never be seen again.
Oh. 7 L's.
Tell me, how is Rhaenyra?
What was that?
Well, these days she doesn't say more than a few words to me.
It will take time. It did when I lost mine own mother.
I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than my own daughter of 50.
I think she would open herself to you if invited. You do have such an easy way about you, Your Grace.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
I know those men and how they plot in their secret councils when I've been sent away.
What if your father were to remarry?
I'm thinking she's interested. Or is being put there on purpose by her dad.
He chose you for his heir.
He didn't choose me, he spurned Daemon.
Two aren't
A lot of
mutually
candle-
exclusive.
Yeah, that's a lot of candles.
Yeah. Fire hazard much?
What exactly is that?
It's a set.
Like the church?
Yeah.
Kneel with me.
I like the burning sound that you can hear.
I find this is a way to be with my mother. Here in the quiet of the sept, I feel close to her. Because I thought you might try. If not for me, then perhaps for them.
What do I say?
Whatever you wish.
Me in a church. Awkward.
Don't compute.
I want him to see me as more than his little girl.
When I wish to talk with him, both I must make the effort.
Are they the same age?
I think so. In the show, I think they're supposed to be around
The other
same
one,
age.
the Hightower one, just seems older.
I think correct me if I'm wrong, I think she might actually be a little bit older.
Might I speak plainly, Your Grace? I fear that the eyes of our enemies are presently fixed on the Red Keep. A girl has been named heir to the Iron Throne, the first in its history. And now a foreign power has established a colony in our most critical shipping lane.
You paint such an aspirant portrait of my reign, Lord Corlys.
It is an honest one, cousin. At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it, but you must never await its coming.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose?
Join our families. Wed our daughter Lena. Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses. You can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead, not behind.
I haven't given marriage much thought.
The realm expects you to take a new wife sooner or later, Grace. You could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
So I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah.
Corlys is a Velaryon, and they're a Valyrian family.
Yeah.
But they're not dragon riders.
We haven't spoken much.
A regret of mine. We should be free to speak our minds to one another.
You can say whatever you'd like. You are the king.
Much food for 2 people.
Sorry.
I loved your mother.
As did I.
So awkward.
Yeah.
Today at small council,
Paid no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young. You will learn.
She's not feeling heard.
Maggots.
This is our best chance to save the digit, Your Grace. The maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
He's literally rotting alive.
I held an audience earlier today with Lord Corlys and Princess Rhaenys. He proposed a marriage.
To whom?
The Lady Lena.
He wants it to be his
Oh,
daughter.
for sure, yeah.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace. Such matters must be discussed with a small council.
That is what I'm doing. Presently.
He's like...
The Lady Lena is young.
Indeed, but the wounds
And
made
not
by
my
the Great
daughter.
Council still linger. A match with their daughter would go a long way towards sealing the breach.
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace? Her father must propagate the royal line.
I dearly loved my own lady wife, and to be compelled to replace her for duty's sake.
Now.
Yeah.
Now you say that.
Yeah. He's just... How convenient.
He'll sing a different tune.
Oh, yeah.
If it were...
I mean, they're all trying to get their way. Chaos is
That's
her. Oh my, she's a little young. Understatement of the century.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Now, okay, let it be Otto's daughter
Oh my
instead.
god, no wonder he's like, what would my daughter think of that old creep man? Oh well, pish posh. What? You've got to keep the
Sounds so too
bloodlines.
large for our world.
Do you know
Bloodlines? She can't birth anything. She's just been birthed.
The Dragon Keepers believe she made home somewhere on the coast of the
Christ's
Narrow
sake,
Sea.
I'm missing important things. Okay.
I think your reaction to that was valid. Yikes.
Like, I'm actually wanting to puke a little.
I think they said she's 10.
Your Grace, it would be a great honour to join our houses as they were.
Oh my
I
god!
would
This
give you
is
many
disgusting.
children of pure Valyrian blood, so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
How does she?
Is that what your father told you to say?
Sweetheart, it was rehearsed.
I know.
What did your mother tell you?
Yeah.
That I wouldn't have to bed you until I turned 14.
Oh, Lord! Bleh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
I
yes.
will take brother and sister stuff over that.
I agree.
And she's also a cousin.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No,
It bothers you, does it not?
as it should.
My father is a king. It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
So I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, princess. Does it bother you?
But I understand the order of things.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure you do.
Ooh.
Whether it's to my daughter or to someone else's, your father will remarry. His new wife will produce new heirs. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you. Because that is the order of things.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Oh, I wish that could be Rhaenyra. But the men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys. The queen who never was. But they bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups?
A little bitter.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Yeah, I mean,
It's kind of topical.
she's bitter and plotting, but also that was true.
Yeah.
The small council is urging me to remarry.
I think he's gonna rot before he marries.
A good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects. Does the small council have a particular lady in mind?
Lord Corlys Velaryon has offered the hand of his daughter, the Lady Lena.
A very strong match, Your Grace.
I must admit, I don't know Lena very well.
I'm sure that she is good and kind.
And 10.
What's there to know? She's 10. She likes
Barely has a personality.
Yeah, she likes ponies and rainbows.
Well, dragons.
Sure.
I brought you something. I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
The one that broke.
This is a very kind gesture. Very kind. Come.
I love how his voice changes.
Mm-hmm. He's masking.
Yeah, exactly.
Your Grace, I've called the small council to an emergency session.
Why?
I think it best you hear it directly.
Korkidosos adriso dromon tomepsa uliroti
Dragon's
rilaudix.
egg was stolen.
Daridoros daimon sikiasidas eglypseus.
Daemon.
Mm-hmm.
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, to announce that
Delusion.
he is a second wife. Her Grace is with child and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle. The prince has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace. It is in 2 days' time.
Gods be good.
Who is Lady Missaria?
Daemon's whore. This is nothing less than sedition.
I strongly agree, sire.
Ooh, this is fun.
To answer is to give him what he wants.
These guys are boring. The brother's like, I don't know.
Scorio dromon Daemon leitas.
Hers?
Dromon hidrotso iles, daridoros, daridoro belo matzombile, iderepte encono.
Her baby brother's egg.
Like from the mum that, like the one that
I will
died.
go to Dragonstone and drag Daemon back to face justice
Your
myself.
Grace. My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous. Let me go to Dragonstone.
I mean, the king shouldn't, I don't think, in this situation. He's walking into a trap.
He also might just fall apart on the way there.
I don't know, it was a stiff wind, and all of a sudden all of him was pops in the river.
Will you see the king tonight?
If you wish it.
Mm-hmm. We know what you're up to. Yeah, he wouldn't survive the waters.
Gonna peek at Dragonstone again?
When it was at its glory?
Because it's the same gates to go in.
Yeah, but like it was all kind
and
of
the
crumbly.
same path.
Mm-hmm.
I have a flashback of John walking on that path.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
It's a lot spookier right now.
It is.
Lots of fog.
Well, and it's like, what trap are you walking into?
Welcome to Dragonstone, Otto.
Your occupation of this island is at an end. You're to relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore. His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Sir Crispin, wasn't it?
Sir Kristen Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Are you so desperate for the king's attention that you've resorted to skulking about like a common cutpurse?
I'm simply keeping with the traditions of my house.
Those traditions are for the true-born children of royalty, not for bastards fathered on a common whore.
You've come for the egg.
Here it is.
Are you mad? You'd never survive this.
Well, happily, neither would you.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Ew. Deal. That sounds like dragons. Oh, he's so creepy. I think you're outnumbered. Or at least dragoned.
See the fucking steel.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a surprise.
Oh!
She came to get her egg back. Or her brother's egg.
Yeah. I don't like dragon on dragon crime, so I hope that we don't have... I don't want those dragons to fight each other.
What I really like about this show is how different all the dragons look. They're so unique.
Yeah. So far, I've
What are you doing here, princess?
only seen the two,
Sir
though.
Kristen, please escort the princess to safety.
But even them.
Yeah.
Sarax, my lords. She's rather protective of me. Ugleisa, luon zombaz mi anukon isa. Kepos.
Ia sila você euro daor.
Siculant.
Razilari tubi.
I'm right here, Uncle. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
Oh, wow,
he
she's
doesn't.
bold.
I don't think he wants to. I think he has a softness for her.
Yeah, he's not... I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say what he is. I don't know him well enough. I don't think... The thing is his anger isn't with her, per se. It's with his brother. She's just the... thing stuck in the middle of it all.
The object of his ire.
She saved the day.
Mm-hmm. She's like, that's how you do it, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not
Maybe
useless.
Maybe you should listen to me.
Yeah. Send the dragon riders.
And now he's gonna turn. Well, he already is to some extent, but I'm curious. I don't know. Now he was twice made a fool by a little girl. And she got mad. I don't think she's gonna marry him anymore. No.
I don't understand why she's mad. I missed something.
Well, he said someday or
So she's
something.
not pregnant?
No.
we were to be wed,
Oh, she didn't even know that.
and that I was with child. Your child.
Perhaps when we are wed, we can make that true.
I see.
I ensured long
It was
ago
all
that
made
I
up.
will never be threatened by childbirth.
Good. Children can be such irritating creatures.
You swore to protect me, Demon.
No one will harm you.
I have been sold as property more times than I care to count.
You're safe with me, I swear it.
You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot. I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated. From what?
Fear.
That was a bad choice.
She might not have had many choices, though, to be fair to her.
Yeah.
I have come looking for an unencumbered opinion.
That's all I would ever give, Your Grace.
Lena Valarian.
Lord Corliss is your master of ships. She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock. And she has Targaryen blood. What's to mislike?
She is 12.
Oh, 12. Still.
Ew, it's only 2 years before she'd have to.
Marriage is not an obligation you can put off for long.
What if I was to reject Lord Corlys' proposal?
I fear nothing short of a direct line to the Iron Throne would satisfy him. Driftmark makes for a better ally than it does an enemy. You should wed Lena Velaryon, Your Grace. Sate Lord Corlys and fix him at your side, permanently as an ally.
I think they're doomed either way.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
He's like, what?
She wasn't supposed to be there.
Similar to, we found your 16-year-old daughter at the tavern, sir, where 21-year-olds are only permitted. What? She was at the bar again?
What are you talking about?
Like, just when a kid sneaks out and goes somewhere they shouldn't in modern times.
Oh,
but I said it with a weird accent.
You fled King's Landing without a word, and you acted without the crown's leave. You are my only heir. You could have been killed. You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
Yes, well. I sometimes forget how alike you both were. Your mother's absence is a wound that will never heal.
It pleases me to hear you say this, to know that I'm not alone in my grief.
I struggle to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown. But I know she understands what is now expected of me.
The king must take a new wife.
I could never replace your mother. No more than I intend to replace you as heir. And by marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
Mother would have understood this, just as I do.
Oh.
God.
Who is it?
Well, who do you think?
I don't know. This show is unpredictable. Because he has feelings for that friend, or whatever the other...
Alicent?
Yeah, you can tell. But then there's this 12-year-old. Okay, I'm gonna go with...
I'm going with the 12-year-old.
Blue dress girl, and then...
I have decided
they get mad, and then they
to take
kill
a new
him.
wife. I intend to marry.
And he falls apart.
The Lady Alicent Hightower. Before Spring's End.
Yep. Yeah.
What's gonna happen now?
Well, this is it. Poor girl, because she doesn't want that. She's like, oh, this is weird. He's pissed.
Rhaenyra.
She also thought it would be the 10-year-old.
Yeah, she didn't know about Alicent and him.
She probably feels betrayed by her friends.
Yes, exactly.
And in shock.
Yeah, and by her father.
House Velaryon's origins reach back to old Valyria. More ancient even than House Targaryen. We were no dragon lords. When I ascended the Driftwood throne, I knew what I wanted. So I went out and seized it. Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Hi, Damien.
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Damon. Or whatever. I saw this coming the first episode.
We're both men who have had to cut our own way through the world.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys? Or was there some other reason?
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones?
Some Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
I've been petitioning the king, but he's denied me.
It was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
Being king.
And the king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength. If those shipping lanes fall, my house will be crippled. Waiting in the Stepstones is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. We are the realm's second sons, Daemon.
Our worth is not given. It must be made.
Where have we heard Second Sons somewhere before?
The Gold Nest. No, wait.
Well,
No,
Sons
those
with
are
a
Sons of the
Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Oh, right.
The Second Sons was the group in Essos that Dario Naharis was a part of. But he's referring to it like as
They're
literal
the
Second
actual
Sons.
Second Sons. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget everything I was gonna say.
He picked Allison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you called that.
Yeah. Well, because I think the whole thing is like, I thought from episode 1, he's a weak king. And considered weakness
considered
would
weak,
be
yeah.
like his ailing health. He doesn't seem to be like someone that's willing to take risks or make difficult decisions. He's just more like,
He's indecisive.
yeah, he's very indecisive. And then another thing in the context of this world would be like he's choosing love over the sensible decision, like power-wise, that could end wars, that could
Like
solidify his
the
allies and
yeah.
his power. And so I was just like, yeah, he's going somehow. I saw this happening, this positioning. I could see that this councilman, that's why I remembered him, and the wife and the queen that never was, they are going to usurp him. And I saw them doing it with this also misfit, Damon. It just is like, that's what misfits do. Kind of a
Second
thing.
Sons.
So that's kind of, I think that's
So-
where this is all gonna like go.
It's really
Yeah.
giving me Thor and Loki vibes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the misfit son
Okay.
who's like, I don't know, doesn't listen or follow the tradition and kind of like does whatever he wants, and then brother against brother. And I think that's maybe why I kind of like Damon, because I always liked Loki.
I tend to have like,
well, he's cheeky.
Yeah. But he's also, I like the not following.
I know, me too.
The
rules. Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
do admire that.
I've always had a propensity for like the characters that are not supposed to be likable, but I tend to like them because
he's a likable villain.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, like It just worked out that Tyrion in the other show was
Ended
kind of
up
a
being
good
really
character,
good, yeah.
but I was like, oh, here it is. Lindsay likes the one no one's supposed to like.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
But Damien brings like
Damon.
What is it?
Damon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damon, like
Damon
vampire.
Stoudemire.
Like
Damon Stoudemire.
Okay.
It's a
Targaryen.
It's a no. It's an athlete.
I
That's
remember
how I'll
it because
try to
it's like
remember it.
the hot vampire.
It's also like
well, that'll help.
It's also like
Okay.
the name, like all the Targaryen names are like pretty similar. Like it's like Aegon,
Yeah, they are.
Damon, Aemond,
Rhaegal.
yeah. They all have like the
Or
AE thing.
Rhaegar.
Rhaenyra, Rhaenys. Like they kind
Yeah.
of all have.
But he's he makes this like the fun soap opera villains.
He's always gonna do the thing that's the most
Yeah,
dramatic
yes,
kind of
and
the
I
thing.
just love that.
Yeah.
It brings like a level of excitement to the
Yeah.
show so
Well,
far that
I
really
could
like.
see once maybe the king does get usurped. Like he's probably gonna die at some point. I wonder then if Rhaenyra
Rhaenyra. Yeah.
will actually become like very close with her uncle and go to that side instead of like
I think what we'll end up we're positioned for is like her trying to seek her rightful place back. I think that's probably what I think will happen, to be honest. But I don't know, like I could be wrong.
Only time would tell.
And they're not gonna let Daemon be king. No. That queen lady's like, I'm getting it, man. I'm getting it. It was mine to begin with. It's all, but I don't know how if they'll kill him or what the hell. I don't know, but.
What would you rate this episode?
What did we rate the last one? 'Cause I'm trying to set a benchmark for this show.
3, was it 3.5?
No.
4?
I feel like it was like
4.
I think so.
I think we gave it a 4.
It's been a minute.
Oh, well, these are hard because it's just on my mood.
It's still introductory.
I'm
going 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't.
I think that's totally fair.
It's hard to be we know.
But the level of intrigue is definitely upped a lot in this episode.
Well, I was intrigued from the beginning.
Yeah,
because I was like, okay, I could see what's
definitely interesting characters.
Here. Yeah, but. Yeah, I really love the drama this episode, but it's a very solid 4 months.
Okay.
4 months. Thank you for the drama. The soap opera drama. Cell phone closed. You know when they all had anyway.
Flip phone?
Any 90s soap opera people?
I mean, there was a bit of a mic drop with Rhaenyra.
There was. Push in the pool moment.
Okay. All right. Well, why don't we end this one here and we'll see you for the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.
Hey, everyone.
Bye.
We'd like to take a quick second to thank all our Patreon subscribers listed here.
Yeah.
I'm right there.
I'm there.
Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.